We've got some good news to bring you this morning for if you are planning a foreign holiday, because after nearly 3 years of COVID-related complications, the process of travelling abroad hopefully is going to get a lot simpler.
Yeah, Nina can explain. Morning, Nina.
Yeah, good morning. It's been so complicated and it's been so expensive because even though you've been allowed to travel abroad, there have been so many rules. Jet2 have called this news a game changer. Grant Shapps, who was on earlier, said to you, Dan, this is a watermark moment for the industry. So, welcome back to Breakfast Airways Departure Lounge. How many times have I stood here over the past couple of years as we try to digest the traffic light system, tests and forms, and all of those things have understandably put lots of people off heading abroad. But will they now feel it's time to check in to travel again? Because from the 11th of February, travellers coming back to England or Scotland will no longer have to take any expensive COVID tests as long as they're fully vaccinated. Northern Ireland and Wales are expected to follow soon. There'll still be a passenger location form to fill out before you come home, but it's promised to be simpler and easier. And if you're not vaccinated, well, when you get back, you won't have to self-isolate or take a test on day 8. You will still, though, have to take a test 2 days before heading back to the UK and one when you get home. Another important change to some families. So 12 to 15-year-olds in England will now be able to prove their vaccination status using the digital NHS pass. Some families who we've heard from have struggled with that when entering places like Spain, Italy and France. That's quite an important distinction to mention, as Simon Calder was saying earlier. Although testing has been dropped in the UK, it doesn't mean it's the same in the country you're heading to. A really important thing to remember. So these are the things you need to be aware of before you book.
Travel will feel and look a bit different. Engaging with a real professional expert to make sure they've got all the information they need will be critical. Looking out for the destination they're looking to travel to and really understand the restrictions that are in place. Even if you're fully vaccinated, you may need boosters. They may be expiries on your vaccine. Some countries are introducing that. And also really important to look at child ages and what the vaccine requirements are for children. So quite a few bits that people need to navigate their way through.
So here's the exciting bit. Where can you go now if you are tempted to travel? Well, according to Skyscanner, there are 106 places where fully vaccinated people can visit with proof of vaccine status or a negative test. On that list, Spain, the US, Italy and Greece. There are 20 places with moderate restrictions like the Netherlands, where you will still have to quarantine. And New Zealand and Australia are among 30 places where you still can't go at all. Please make sure you check all of that before you book. So are people starting to feel that warm, fuzzy feeling about booking a holiday again? Well, it certainly looks that way. Thomas Cook says bookings this year to Turkey are up 6-fold compared to last year. And Skyscanner says the Maldives and Mexico are topping pre-pandemic levels. Does that mean it's over? That's what you asked the Transport Secretary earlier, Dan, and he said they're going to retain a toolbox of measures just in case, but they said it would have to be a harsher strain than Omicron in order to reintroduce them. So a really exciting time for the travel industry, who've had a tricky couple of years. A problem, though, and we keep talking about this and we will keep talking about this, is that people will not have as much disposable income. So it might be that people opt for cheaper holidays in the UK. It'll be really interesting to see how it unfolds this year.
Nina, thanks very much.